working today? Hold on 1 second. It's registering. It's working. It's the thought process of me. You ever been trying to be a good sport to someone at the end of the day? Like, you one of those type of people who's not trying to be one-sided, but when your opinion matters sometimes and they ask you for your opinion, it be the thought process of me when it comes to communication being one-sided. When you ask for somebody's opinion, it be the thought process for me. Ah. You ever been minding your business with the minding your business, right? You ever had one of those friends who love to try test stuff? Like, they be the first, be like, I want to try it. Yes, me, sign me up. I'm going to sign my life away. Thank me on my freedom, my thought process, all that. One of those type of friends, you know, those type of friends that just buy any and everything. No, literally, the experiment is them. It be the thought process for me. What's wrong with you? Oh, at this point in time, it's like I'm guilty by association because I know what's going on, what's going on. That you're your own test dummy and you got me psyching myself up my own thought process. What's wrong with you? It be the thought process of me. You know how when you have one of those friends who loves to buy stuff from out of the countries and no disrespect, no shit. I'm not, no discrimination over here and all that. I'm not prejudiced and all that. But it be the thought process for me. You know when you have one of those friends that love to shop around and shop around within shopping around or whatever the case may be, and they want to try something new. All right, a hair product. It be the thought process of me. Hold on. You sure you want to try that? Don't ask for my opinion for me to watch you suck your own self out your thought process, learn your freedom. It be the thought process of me. You ever watch somebody do an experiment on themselves and you be like, wait, I don't think that's a good idea because you didn't read the instructions. No, hold on, wait. You just put that in your ear. Why would you do that? You didn't even follow the instructions. You got 3 other chemical bottles that's open on the other side of you. What are you doing? Ma'am, sir, it's from a different country. You gotta follow directions. You know how when they come up with their own directions and you watch them, psych their own self up their eyesight? I told you wasn't listening to your own self. It be the thought process of me. You know how when they don't listen to themselves, how that first intuition within tells them, follow directions? It be the thought process for me. What's wrong with people? Oh! Yo, what's wrong with people? Listen. All toothpastes are not for everybody. Is this something that people don't understand? It really be the thought process for me. Like false advertisement, ma'am, please stop it. No. You know how when you got one of those friends that just bother you all day long, but in a good way. They want to know if they thought process is registering. Do you see the results? Wait, what's going on? You supposed to be their calendar. They calculated and all that. How many days it uncalculated up to be for the product to work with and working. Listen, the shade and everything, the days and everything, you gotta keep up with it. Such a good friend. It be the thought process for me. It be the thought process of me when it goes completely wrong. And you try to be a good sport. But within being a good sport, you know how when you one of those friends that's not a hater in disguise, like, hey, you don't need to be a hater. But listen, I love you. Please don't take yourself out your freedom or your thought process or your eyesight or your pockets. Because, you ain't got insurance at the end of the day. It be the thought process for me. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with people? So you start to analyze what they bought, what they're buying, of what they bought, or whatever the case may be, right? It's just the thought process for me. Ma'am, sir, all toothpastes are not for everybody. No. Did you read the instructions? Oh, you have not. It be the thought process of me. How folks will buy something, right? Especially from out of the country, knowing that's not their first language, let alone they can't even understand it. What's wrong with you? Ah. They sit there and say, I'm gonna go find a YouTube video. Yo, when the YouTube video comes up and the YouTube video is in the language that it actually says it's in the language of, translator, please help us, help us. Get this food done messed up. Done use the product already and everything. Done brushed his teeth and everything. Like, ma'am, sir, first of all, you didn't follow directions. Second or third and fourth and fifth, you done skipped to the eighth one already. It be the thought process for me. You need a whole entire doctorate right now because I can't help you. Oh! It be the thought process for me. You ever felt bad within feeling bad for somebody at the end of the day and reevaluate your thought process and say, I told you wasn't paying attention. It be the thought process for me. What's wrong with people? No, for real, for real. Like, you ever felt bad for somebody but can't feel bad for them at the end of the day? Because they only set themselves up. But you still be trying to be a good sport. But you just can't help yourself. It be the thought process for me. Yo, like, when you see a trend going on within a trend, be mindful what trend you're actually following. Because you're going to mess around with the messing around and psych yourself out your thought process. What's wrong with people? Yo! Keep following these trends. Go ahead. You're going to psych yourself out your own thought process one day and say to yourself is, dang. It's the thought process for me. It's not working. What's wrong with people? Just because a product may work for you, it may not work for the next person. Just because the product worked for the next person, it may not work for you. Hello. Come to find out, you allergic to everything in that bottle. And guess what? You can't even comprehend what's going on, because you don't know how to read the directions. It be the thought process for me. What's wrong with people? Doctor. It's the thought process for me. Love yourself, love yourself. I should appreciate time to the genuine ones only. Have a safe day. Have a safe remaining week. You know, it's not a crime within a crime of showing up for yourself in the most healthiest way and being a good sport when it comes to being a true friend. You know, you ain't gotta hurt your friend with words or, you know, go against your neighbor at the end of the day and have malicious intentions because they're having a misunderstanding self-day with themselves. It be the thought process for me. Stay in your lane, weirdo. Like I said, this page ain't for everybody. Have a good day to the genuine ones only. It's the thought process for me. I gotta go. Love yourself to respect yourself, to respect your neighbor. When limits his intentions. Stop the violence. Later.